Guys, please like, comment, subscribe, share the video, especially if you're a college football fan. Florida versus Tennessee. This is not a hard pick to make at all. I looked at both teams. Look, let's be honest. The only reason Florida beat Utah, reason I said it was over the summer. Utah was not used to playing in the South in that humid, hot, humid weather. Okay, in that muggy weather. And it took a toll on them late in the fourth quarter, midway through the fourth quarter. Even though they had drives where they were moving the ball on Florida's defense, which was every time they had the ball, aside from the interception. They had their hands at their hips. They were breathing hard. They were tired. Okay? That's why Florida looked as good as they did. That's why Anthony Richardson ran loose like he did against Utah. He had over 100 yards rushing. He's had 0 touchdown passes, but he's had 4 picks. And I've actually been high on Anthony Richardson coming into this season and up until the South Florida game. I get it. Kentucky's defense is legit. It's really, really good. And in all fairness, Anthony Richardson's a quarterback. Any quarterback is going to struggle or not have a really good game if their offensive line cannot do their job and pick up blocks. But he's also not good with decision making. That's also a problem. I saw that with South Florida. All right. So this game is at Tennessee. Tennessee is playing its best football it's played in like 6 years. They are a legitimate team. Their offense with Hendon Hooker is just phenomenal. They move the football on anybody that they want to move it on. They will put up at least 30 points or more per game. That's just being generous. The least number of points they'll put up. You know they're going to put up a lot on Florida because Florida's defense, yes, it's physical, but it gives up a lot of busted coverages. It's not really good at defending the pass. They have a really physical front, but they get run through a lot later in the games when they're tired because their defense is on the field for too much. So Tennessee should win this game. I don't think Florida is going to win this game. I don't give them a chance to win this game. I don't care what they've done. This is one of the cases where the team that's been losing most of the games, because Tennessee beat them one time in the last 5-6 years. It was at Tennessee. Now it's at Tennessee again. I think this Tennessee team is a little bit better than that Tennessee team. All right, they're physical, they're explosive on offense, their defense, that's the weakness for Tennessee is their defense, but even their weakness is pretty solid. Their defense got several key stops against Pittsburgh at Pittsburgh, and Pittsburgh, I think, is a better team than the Florida Gators is right now, especially in terms of coaching with the coaching staff. It's a whole new coaching staff still adjusting to a new school and new plays and everything, and it doesn't work like that in week one where everything's perfect, you know. So I have Tennessee winning this game. Florida's going to come out swinging. They're probably going to score a few touchdowns to start the game. But Tennessee's going to swing right back. About like the Pittsburgh game. From there, Tennessee's going to run the score up. Florida's defense is not going to be able to get many stops against this high-octane offense. I don't think Florida's offense is going to be able to produce as much as they would like on Tennessee's defense. Tennessee's defense is good at forcing turnovers on downs. They're good at holding teams to field goals. I think they've blocked a field goal or two or something like that, right? It might have been Tennessee. I might be thinking about the wrong school. But Tennessee should win this game 38 to 17 or 38-21. I'm not giving Florida a chance in this game. Not to a hostile environment, even if it was at Florida. The first 3 games of the season have been at Florida. They won a close game with Utah that they shouldn't have won. And then the last 2 games that they lost, they got beat up by Kentucky at home. And really, South Florida should have won that game too. That was also in Gainesville. This game is on the road. This is Anthony Richardson's first road game as a starting quarterback. He's not going to succeed well, and it won't be all his fault. He won't be protected very well. He's going to be getting put on his butt early and often, and the defense for Florida is just going to give up too many big plays. Tennessee wins big.